Hello, I'm MattVinOne. I'm here to do a review of Marvel's Phase 2 movies. Now, if you've seen my Phase 1, go check that one first. If you don't want to, then watch this one. So we're going to talk about Iron Man 3. Now, to begin with this, I actually like Iron Man 3. If you're a very loyal comic book person, you don't like it, then screw you! It's a great movie. You have to look at it as a movie, not a comic book movie. So, like, throw your comic books to the side and pull out your film, whatever. It's a great comic book movie. Like, you get to learn, like, more about, like, what Tony Stark is, like, the inventor, the genius with when he goes to the hardware store, and this makes it like almost like low-tech versions of the Iron Man stuff. Like that's he can still build nothing out of something. That's Tony Stark. That's the man behind the Iron Man. He is Iron Man no matter what. You hear that? Who cares if the Mandarin, was it the actual Mandarin? Like, you got your Marvel one-shot now, and that makes that movie better for you guys, I guess. I like that one-shot too. I think it's pretty cool. I think they still should have done the Mandarin in the first movie, but to make people happy. Like, I get why people are upset. I understand. Alright. So, it's not like... I liked how, in this movie, it's the events after Avengers, how he goes into wormhole and then comes out and it freaks out after that, months later or whatever. Like, I would be freaking out too if I went through a wormhole. I probably would, like, have panic attacks. I think I'm gonna die, whatever. And the trailers a little fooled me. I thought the Iron Man suit, and when he was sleeping, it was like attack him, but it was actually making sure, keeping a watch on him. Iron Man, it should have been better a little bit. I think it should have been better. It's still fine. It's still a good movie. It's a great movie, whatever. Great as a movie, great as well. So, that's my opinion. That's my weird opinion. If you hate it, love it, who cares? If you don't say mean comment, I would like your mean comment and say thank you. I always like the comments. If I don't actually get the comments that much right now, but sooner or later I will. Okay, on to Thor: The Dark World. Thor: The Dark World didn't give me that pizzazz because I thought we were gonna get like this medieval vibe again, like more. We got like a sci-fi vibe. I'm sitting there in the movie theater. I'm just loving the medieval vibe, and then out of nowhere we see cannons shooting on Asgard. Like the cannons, there was cannons on Asgard. That took me way out of me. Like, what the hell is this? The plot is the MacGuffin with that liquid Infinity Stone, whatever. It was in Jane Foster and stuff, and like, but I gotta get out of her, blah blah blah, and Malakar wants to get it, and he wants to use it for himself, blah blah blah. Which Infinity Stone is that? I don't know, I forget. It's the least one I probably don't care about. Like, I care about the other ones, like the Threk, Mind Gem, and then the one the Guardians, which I'll get to later. I don't care what that one is. Like, oh yeah, we saw the end credits was the Collector. That was pretty interesting. See, I know my Marvel. After Avengers, Iron Man. I got Iron Man 3. I got to get a little nerdy and stuff like that about things like that now. So yeah, that's my experience. Yeah, so it didn't wow. Thor: The Dark World didn't wow me, and also the jokes in this movie, like in the last Thor movie, made me like the jokes are better, and also like Thor smashing things. Like, I actually like Kat Dennings because I watched Two Broke Girls and I like the show. You think I'm weird? I watched Shane Dawson, which is pretty weird. So I'm weird too. So screw you if you don't like me. So let's on to my boy Captain America here. Now I love The Winter Soldier. It is my movie. It's a spy thriller superhero experience. Yeah. I also like how Cap is trying to like work. He's adjusting to the world. He already adjusted. Actually, he's already adjusted. So we see him like just getting to work or whatever. Like he probably doesn't want to go see what the world's like, because I guess when he woke up, our world's pretty frightened. For a person that's from the 1940s, he must be like, oh, these explosions, Michael Bay and NASA's everywhere, Kim Kardashian thing, whatever they are. He must have been freaked out. I would freak out too. And Black Widow's trying to help him get a social life, like trying to get a girl for him, whatever. That's pretty nice of her. I like that. I actually like that part. And we see, and also the climax of the movie. I thought, well, actually, not the climax of the Marvel world. Most like whatever, out there. Like the falling of Shield. That one was really great. How Hydra planted a seed from there, from 40 years, from like not 40 years, from 1940s when Shield first started, and it spread out. So, like, I don't know how people would agree to this, but it was good. I like it. And also like how when Captain's trying to, when he saw the Winter Soldier's face, for the first time he's like shocked, and it was Bucky. He thought he was dead. I like how he's trying when they're fighting each other, which I'm surprised at. I didn't think the Winter Soldier was going to be the final boss, but I thought it was going to be something else. But I thought he was going to get his memory back during like in the middle of the movie, whatever. That's what I thought. And it's called the Winter Soldier. Like, it probably would be more cheesier than if they did that. I get why. It's a little disappointing to me. Like, I still like the movie. But, So I like how he tries to get Bucky to remember. It's like when he's in trying to like operate on her, operating on him, like trying not to forget. He's like, who was that man and stuff like that. Like trying to like forget about what they saw. And he was battling Steve Rogers for the first time again. Or seen first, whatever. I also like that arm, the metal, super arm. Good. I love, oh my god, the end credits for that, mid credits, like you should call them mid credits now. I like how it was the not Black, Scarlet Witch. I think it's Quicksilver. That was pretty good, like almost pretty. We saw the Loki step again. Get me high. I also like how Scarlet Witch was like, ooh. I love it. Like, ooh. That's good. Yeah. Okay, now let's get to the highest grossing movie of 2014. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a great space movie. I like it. I love it. I do everything to it. I like how there are also a bunch of miscrats, or whatever you want to call it. Like the Avengers. Like there's Star-Lord. He's from Earth. There's Gamora. She's the daughter of Thanos. And there's the raccoon and the tree. And then there's Drax. I love this movie. And it's like the plot is like to get the orb which has the Infinity Stone in it, trying to get that to person or whatever. Like, people are trying to steal it. That's what I mean. People are trying to steal it, whatever. That's what the plot. And the guy, and I hate the villain. Like the villain's boring. Like all the Marvel villains are boring. Like the heroes are great. Villains are just like what's wrong with your villains? Why was Loki the only good villain in Avengers, not in Thor? Is Ultron to be a good villain? He better be a good villain. He better tonight. I'm going to see it tonight. May 1st. It's May 1st. I'm doing this video if you didn't notice. So yeah. Now, who is Star-Lord's father? That's what I want to know. Who is he? could be a purple man. They had purple people in that movie. I like Yondu. He's pretty cool. Actually, I think Yondu from the original comic book I did research is like posted. I think he was the original leader in the comic books. I don't know. I do research on it. It's like I'm not like I don't read the comic books. Like I want to read the comic books. And I love that how they have the 80s track in this. Like, all these movies are gonna put like stupid, like I don't know, like rappers or whatever shit. Like this has the 80s. I can't wait for Awesome Track 2. They track. I should put Awesome on my. This is a case. I should put Awesome on this thing. Should just do it. So yeah, it is, and also like, you get to learn about the Infinity Stones in this movie. So it's not a movie to skip. Like if you're in a marathon or whatever, and you're like, the Guardians is not on Earth. No, you learn about the Infinity Stones for this movie. And also the end credits was the best troll by Marvel ever. The Howard the Duck. I was like, oh my god. I saw this movie like late. Like I didn't go to. I had like troubles with money at the time with my mom, and you know. So I got actually she overpaid at the dentist one time, and the dentist sent back money. So that's how I got to see Guardians, by overpaying at the dentist. So $25. Got my tickets, and I sat by a DC person. It's like he actually at the end credits he's like he didn't know who that was, and I go, don't you know who that was? Like no, this is Howard the Duck, and he's like, no, I don't read Marvel, I read DC. Like, what the hell? So, actually, so DC people go to see these movies. Like, they don't go when the Marvel people are there. They go when you're not there. Yeah, James Gunn. Yeah, you're a good guy. No, am I getting confused? James Gunn. Oh, that's JJ. Okay, yeah, James Gunn. Yeah, pretty cool. He had a picture of a raccoon with him.